to local recording. Just full screen that bad boy. Whew. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Ready as I'll ever be. Okay, so, goal is 245. I don't expect to reach this goal, but this is the thing that I know I can reach if I consistently practice. Okay, I think we're on track to get this glitch. This is the funniest glitch. If you pass by here fast enough, the help drone does not keep up with you. Um, and it lags behind by one station the whole time. I have no idea why this occurs, but it's a really funny glitch. And I'm glad that I got it this time. So here, you're going to see it pop into existence, and then it shows up. But we're already past the trigger, because the trigger is when it pops, like that. So it still is waiting for us to get to that trigger. And now once again, we reach the next trigger, and it pops into existence for just a moment, and then catches up. I love this. It's so good. It's like the perfect swag strat, because it means like you're going fast. So here, I've stopped like trying to slam the speed. I've decided to slow it down and guarantee getting it. Because I mean, as swag as it is to just shoot off, right, and bounce all the things, I already have the ultimate swag strat, which is the help drone glitch. See? That's it realizing it has to move again. We're going to see it fly up here. And we're actually going to get the best shot of it that we've ever gotten. Just proceeding towards the end. Right? Normally we don't get to see this at all. Do we make it? We make it. And normally we don't get to see this because it's already zooming off. But this time... Yeah, so this is definitive proof that you want help drone on when you're playing this game. Instead of help drone off. Oh, but the one thing I didn't do is turn the brightness up. Damn it. Hopefully it's residually up from when I set it earlier today. Forgot to check it at the start of the run, though. So it's probably not actually set. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just deal with the darkness. We will live in the dark ages, as it were. Does that make it? That makes it, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. We're popping. We're top gamers. I should have been holding forward there. So I think we bested that one yet again, but by like less than a second. Yep, this is 0.5. That's alright. I mean, I intentionally slowed down in a couple of spots, just so that I don't risk dying. So it's good to know that that pays off. Okay, so last PB was abysmal in the first half. Not like actually truly awful, but bad enough that I was mad at it. I lost a lot of time in levels 3 and onwards. And I even lost it in Trial 1, dude, if I recall correctly. I, like, fell off the thing in Trial 1, which is, like, such a, like, mad-inducing mistake, you know? That's some mauled shit, right? Because, like, it's the easiest thing in the world to just go on these two platforms and shoot out the window fast, right? And you mess it up. But no sense crying over spilled milk. We're here to break a record, not be sad about a record. Okay, do I make this jump? Oh, yes, I do not. That's okay. This is a backup route. And this is also the backup route. And this is also a backup route. Okay. So that was slightly slow, but I think it's not 4 seconds slow, so this is still better than the thing, doing the level the regular way. Which means it is still worthwhile. And it's not me wasting time. I mean, only time will tell. I'll have to check the VOD, as it were. Ooh, I took that one bad. Okay, this is slightly slow, but again, like, Gate 1, dude. Who cares about Gate 1? If you get a bad Gate 1 and a good Gate 2, Gate 3, there's really nothing to complain about, because a bad Gate 1, I don't know, 10 seconds. A bad Gate 2, minutes, dude. Speaking of minutes, fingers crossed. Oh, that ruins my approach. Just immediately go into the backup. It's a little fast. It's okay. It's okay. It's A-okay, dude. First try backup. That saves time. I think. I don't remember. Whew. Deep breaths. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's the best way to take that jump, but I always just spam jump, because I never thought about it. There's a lot of this game where, like, if you think, it helps. If you take your time, you just do so much better. Which is the ultimate, you know, practical joke, right? taking your time in a speedrun, and it makes it go faster. You don't want to be going full speed here, and the reason is because if you go full speed there, you actually do more than these 2 bounces. It's weird to think about, but... Oh, fuck. That's not where I want to go. I want to go here. Anyway, you do more than those 2 bounces, and it actually might cost some time overall. Okay, don't fall. Just pay attention to where you're going. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a perfect one, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god? Is that him? Is that really him? The other thing I did... the other thing I did was I entered this world too fast last time, and it, like, wasn't going. Because I rolled too fast. Whew, okay. There is time save in this world, if we're careful. There is time save to be had in this world. And it's a reasonably smooth press. Look at all this time we're saving from not falling off. Holy moly. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Has anybody ever heard of this guy? He's doing the marble game correctly. Oh, and I even got that jump. That saves like a second. Even less. Maybe like a half a second. Okay, don't fall off here. This is one of those things where I'm a super huge fan of falling off. It's like my favorite. Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that him? This is the best PMA, just like honestly being excited. Instead of being like, eh, whatever, you know. If I don't feel good, this run is gonna suck. Right? That's like the basic level of PMA. But the real PMA is actually being happy about it. So, some of you might be asking, why do you fall down there so slowly, dude? The reason is, I mean, I would rather do that than fall down into the lava when I'm having too much speed. It's a rookie mistake, and I didn't make it, because I'm not a rookie. Go too fast there, you bonk. It's unfortunate to do that. It'd also be unfortunate to fall off here. Luckily, I didn't do it. So far, this run is not unfortunate. It is, in fact, quite fortunate, actually. Because I haven't made any of the usual mistakes. We didn't fall in the lava. That's a time save, I think. We have acceptable glass distribution. It ain't great, it ain't bad. Oh, we didn't land on the lower part, we landed on the upper part. That's a minor time save. Look at all this PMA, dude. Oh! I got a low bounce there for some reason. I think maybe it didn't register my jump, but it still bounced due to my falling speed and my rotational speed. That's lucky. You might even say I'm lucky to be alive. And this is the play, dude. This is the play. Just be thankful. Holy moly, look at these cuts! Look at this sick roll action, dude. Okay, so, one thing that I wanted to say, and I don't know when I was going to say it about this game, but pending, like, discovery of other skips or, like, setups for cool jumps, which, I mean, they are skips in their own right. So pending other skips, I feel like what I'm going to be showcasing in this run is the optimal route. Again, it would be cool if there were jump setups and stuff. Those would save time. Potentially a lot of time. But as far as just playing of the game and like optimizing like the casual strats plus like what other skips are just there like right for the picking, I feel like this is the route. You know what I mean? I know how you know, every time somebody says that about a speedrun, they get burned for it, like, oh, this is the fastest that this game will ever go. And then they get blown out the water, right? By some new thing that just cracks the game open. So I'm not going to say that this like game won't go faster than this route. Like, I have the utmost faith that if enough people pick this game up, I have the utmost faith that if enough people pick this game up, they're going to think about skips and jumps and just bust it wide open with setups. But as far as like what you should do in every level, there's very few things that I'm not sure about. Start going leftish soon here. Yeah, we're gonna do 2. And then we're going to veer to the right sharply. And now we're going to do a little ring around the rosy. So this one you want to kind of pick up some speed, but you don't want to pick up a lot of speed. And it's a kind of, you know, a double-edged sword, right? Like if you're too slow, you might fall off the platform, or, you know, you just get a bad time in your speed game. But if you go fast on those platforms, you might go too fast and fall off. Like, hit the bottom instead of the top. that was a lucky save bounce. It's just a blessed run. This one is just blessed so far. This run is having a blessed day. Oh. That is a-okay. It's not worth getting mad about, because that just happens all the time anyway. It's par for the course in this silly game. So yeah, the next, like, improvements that I can think of to the route that aren't just, like, based on finding a jump for something are, I don't even think there are. Actually, let me just list the ones that I am thinking of, because those ones are kind of jump-based. So the overworld section of Brain World, that's level 8. For those of you that don't have my stellar naming schema, it's level 8. The one with the 4 sections. What is the optimal way to traverse the overworld? I think the answer is to find a jump up to the spaceship from that, like, exit point, like the start of the bridge. I think that's a jump. In principle, there might be a solution that isn't jump-based. But the way I see it, you want to go to that closest one first, because it's also the furthest from the bridge point. And then from the bridge point, you just have the other 3, and you can take them in any order, right? So... anyway, so I feel like to get up to the spaceship, the optimal way to do it is to jump. Like, to set up a really good jump. Well, that is a-okay. We're not even going to do a run-up for this one, because we don't need it. Oh, we did need it. We didn't need it. Oh. God, I'm having so much fun right now, because nothing is going wrong. I know that this is jinxing it. I know that this is like just asking for things to go wrong now. But nothing is going wrong, dude. So here's 2. And then here's 2. And then here's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we go straight to the end. Genuinely pleasant mood about this run, because we're having absolutely minimal mistakes. We're having a good time. We're having fun. We're making cuts. Rolling marbles. We're ready to implement big skips. We're happy with the route. I would not say any of the spots are like, I'm sore about what the route should be. Okay, this one we're just going to take it a little bit slowly. Oh, we fell off. That's okay. You know what? That's okay. Faster now. If you want to be like that, then let's be like that. Ooh, that's actually bad now, but it's okay. So the reason I'm experiencing so much trouble with those is there's a lot of spots in this game. There's a lot of geometrical bits where it bumps you up. It gives you a little bit of a hop. And I'm not talking about like the post-jump hop, I'm talking like this is different. This is, some of the geometry just isn't lined up right. And on a thing that looks like it's made of flat ground, you will pop up into the air. This is more common in these sort of unintended sections, like the parts where I go off the script, you know? It is more common in those areas, where it just pops you up. But it can happen basically anywhere. Wherever there's flat ground that's, like, large, you can have one of these. And I think a true video game master, like a legend of the controller, right? A marble genius. They would probably memorize all of those problem areas or work out sort of like micro routes to be able to handle them with grace and poise, right? That ain't me. I'm not... my brain too small for that. I'm too eager to just play the video game. I don't have that kind of memorization. So I haven't done that. And I can recognize them after the fact. I can be like, oh dang, this was a spot where it will bop you up. But I only remember that like after it bops me up, which is like the least helpful kind of memory, you know? But that's okay. So we're losing a little bit of time on spacewalk because I fell down. We stand to gain on spacewalk 2, if I recall correctly. Hopefully we can make it through without getting tilted. Haha. See, that's funny because if you fall down, your camera tilts. And tilt is also something that you say as a synonym for getting mad. And not thinking straight, you know, tilted. Ooh, girl. Ooh, that's not good. But the restart point is close. That's what makes this jump actually worth it. Is if you respawn, you're at least respawning close, because there's a checkpoint. In principle, I would also jump that, but I just want to cash in this time save right here. I'm going to not jump that and just cash this one in. So probably not gold. Actually, maybe gold. Maybe gold. Maybe we gold this. Do we gold this? Let's check the stream. Stream delay. That's a gold. That's a gold. Hell yeah. So. The moon. Yeah, so one of the largest spots for routing that, like, I haven't actually thought about it, and I've been kind of, like, hoping every single time, is actually this spot right here. Like, this is one of the largest spots that I can think of. No, okay, fine, it's the second largest. The largest would probably be Hexagon level. It's level 7. Hexagon level is just physically huge. Oh. Oh. Girl. You're scaring me. Yeah, I can't decide if the optimal route is to try to do something like that, or to fall off and then just jump over this gap with speed. I really have not decided how I feel about that. So in principle, there might be a jump up that way, but you might have to like use one of those hills to like line it up or something, and it might not even be faster than just doing this run around at optimal speeds, right? Like, so I feel like if this one's gonna get cracked open, it's gonna do that with a jump. Like, I don't think that there's like a man, check out these cuts. Check out all this like correct speed gameplay here. Like, just performing it properly instead of getting caught on something or freaking out. The game decided to be nice to me today. It had a fun breather, right? I gave it, you know, almost a week of a break. So it hasn't seen me in a while, and now it's happy to see me. That little alcove is also interesting. I actually never tested that. So yeah, on the video, if you scroll back about 5 seconds from now, what you should see is there was like the top left, that's like the exit for this section, and then there's a sort of bottom right-ish smaller alcove thingy. I don't think I've been in there. I wonder if that actually connects up to here somewhere, and if so, where does it connect up to? It probably doesn't, just from my memory of the level, but I should explore that if I'm ever rewatching this run. I should explore that. Normally I jump over the top there. I don't know what possessed me to decide to roll off this time. Perhaps it's that I forgot that I normally jump. I'm actually not paying attention to my own mental processes right now. I'm just looking at the game. So I'm going to do it about here. It has a good track record of letting you go if you get off at about that amount of speed and about that angle. Don't get attached. It's just an orb. There's no reason to catch feelings for the orb. that was slightly slow. But that's okay. We're just gonna do it correctly the first time instead of doing something wrong. You know? Cash in the free time save. From having a good mental. Ooh, that was a little fast, baby. It was a little too much correction I tried to put on there. I was like, oh, I should climb the dome. But I clearly did not have enough speed to climb the dome, and I should have just rolled with it. That was a good descent. Climbing off of whatever that bullshit is. The rafters. I don't know. The section doesn't need a name. Ooh! That was cute. I like that. Oh shit. Oh shit? Is that him? Go especially left this time to dodge all these gravity globes because I'm paying attention this time. Ain't that some? Okay, also, I had a silly mistake last time where I was just not paying attention where the ceiling was. I was just jumping up on a spot that I thought was consistent. It was actually a dumb spot.
Are we world record pace?
We are doing very well right now. We are not especially fast, but we're faster than last time, and we've got a very good attitude about it. This is a PMA stream, chill vibes only. We're vibing to Marble
This is a what?
Game. PMA stream, chill vibes only.
What is PMA?
Positive mental attitude. You ain't heard that one? You ain't heard that?
I don't know that one.
Positive mental attitude.
I'm on board.
I am very pleased with how this run is shaping up so far. I'm playing calm. I had a minor mistake in level 3, where I died a couple of times on a section that I've died before. So it's, you know.
I'm seeing some fat golds.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, the number, it's not, like, that's not how much they're gold by, that's how much they're better than PB by. So they might not even be that big as golds, but they're that big as PBs.
Look, I'm being PMA. Being PMA.
Well, I mean, I don't know if being incorrect is PMA, but...
okay.
But I see where you're coming from. Alrighty. One lesson that it's like, it's taken me a long time to internalize it about this game, but it's probably for the better, is that to actually play the game good, what you really want to do is not go fast. You know what I mean? Because if you're going fast, you're like hoping for things to be fast. But if you're not going fast and you're just going slow, then, you know, it's methodical, it's executing, right? Paying attention, you're focused. Ready for that hot flow state.
I mean, I think your movement already looks faster than when I watched you before.
I actually feel like my movement is slower, and what's different is that I'm not falling down, like I'm not dying. Because it's so easy to die, you know? It's so easy to just, like, get yourself wrecked because you didn't get yourself checked, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, see, like that.
Right. Well,
And I actually have to
I'm just
restart this
coming
entire section. No, I don't! Dude, PMA works, dude. PMA
I'm just coming to
fucking
check in
works.
because a streamer I like is doing a review of the new Magic set, and
Okay,
I want to see what he has to say.
alright.
I'll come back in a bit.
Yeah, no problem. I
All
will
right.
be here,
Peace.
hopefully as happy. So, once again, addressing the recording, I have changed back to this route. Because I thought about it a little bit longer, and I don't think you actually save that much time. I in fact think that you lose time on, like, going from this endpoint to that start point, as opposed to from that endpoint to this start point. Because as long as you do the death skip, right, the thing here where you get your good momentum, right? As long as you do that, you're guaranteed to have a good orbit, right? You're guaranteed not to be a goblin, right? Because this one just goes bam, and then the other one also pops right in. And in fact, I seem to remember that this one's slightly better for it than the other one is. You get bounced back instead of ticking the side and hitting the thing, but it's, you know, what we're saving is the travel between the two different lasers on that side. Last time I tried going right, I feel like that's a shorter line, but it's not faster, because you don't get this, like, speed build-up that you do here. Here you want to kind of go this way, because you want to kind of, like, sort of angle yourself towards the cube, right? I think we missed the cube. We don't miss the cube? What's going on? Okay. That's okay. I think I'm still doing better than I used to on Moon. Okay, now it's time to put up or shut up. This is where we try to incorporate our good skip. Yo, are we minus 1 minute 22 on Moon? Hell yeah. Okay, so level 5 is devastated right now. Level 5 is as bad as I was when I was running this game in Angry. There is a new skip in level 5. And if I get this first try, I'm gonna be so happy, but I didn't. So, that's okay, because even with retries, the skip saves so much time. You climb up there, and you skip an entire obtuse section. So that speed was just to get this checkpoint here, because since I failed it once, I'm in for the long haul. Okay, that was not high enough, or more accurately, it was not forward enough. So the trick here, the theory. No, that was a bad angle. So the theory here is you get a little bit of extra height if you hit a sideways wall just right, you know? And that extra bit of height is just enough to chain with a... Yes, dude! Like that. It's just enough to chain with a bounce. Okay? And now this level is busted right open. Oh, I did not want to bounce that, but that's okay. So, if you get this skip good and do all the rest of the stuff also pretty optimally, this level is 3 minutes and 30 seconds long. You can't make this up. You know what I mean? Like, this level is a joke now. This level is a trial now. You know what I mean? Like, this level deserves its square shape on the hub, because it is now doing it the full way is for squares. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this guy, we want to hop him, I don't know, up to here or something, pretty far. We'll make him higher, probably. This guy to there-ish. Yeah, we can make this higher. A little more, actually. The only thing left to skip in this level is this section right here. This is like the one pain point. This is the one thing that we need to destroy, and then this level is like nothing anymore. Make that? I don't make that. Maybe I want to sharpen the angle just a little bit and then kick this guy up higher. I hate how on the fly this all is. I really wish there was a good setup. That's a weaker angle, not a sharper angle. That's not even enough, dude. Okay. That is alright. I'm fine with losing time here because I hate this section anyway. So this will just be, like, impetus for the next person, or even for me, to make this section better. Okay, we're in there. So I'm probably still going to gold. That's how much time it saves to do that skip at the start. I mean, it's plausible that I don't gold. It's plausible that, like, I have a PB where I did level 5 perfectly. Well, do we? Let's go to Cold Trampoline, and while we're waiting to load... Did we get it? Oh yeah, we're still golded. See what I mean? It destroys that level. That level's done, though. It don't exist no more. That's 1. That's 2. Okay. Oh, we don't make it. Oh, we touched it. Does that let us on, or... That doesn't let us on. That's okay. That is A-okay. Okay. So, the other big sad point of the run is coming up. Trial 5. Trial 5 is big sad. Makes everybody so sad. So we're just gonna try the skip a couple of times, and if it don't work, we're not gonna get mad. That's my plan. Hopefully I can carry it out. We're just gonna do the skip a couple of times from the top. If it don't work, we'll do it from the bottom, and if that don't work, we'll just go at normal, you know? I lost so much time to just being very silly and very sad. Oh, that was interesting. But I've accepted my fate. I, did some practice with this thing, right? You guys saw it on the stream. And I still don't understand it. There is a lack of understanding of this level. And I don't know how to fix it. Okay, we're gonna try this a couple more times, I think. Okay. Nice, dude. We're gonna save a lot of time. This is definitely not gonna be a gold, because I think I had a run where I did this so perfectly that even though it was with the slower method, it still saves over mistakes, you know? But this is nothing nearly as bad as last time, you know? Just get enough speed, dude. It's so normal now. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at how much we're cashing in on this warm trampoline. We bested it. We got 2.5 minutes up. We're feeling good. We're staying positive. Hell yeah. Alrighty, so the one thing about this this run that I'm doing right now, is while there is this much time to save, there is it's all loaded in the front half. I feel like the back half actually went pretty okay. Ooh, that's bad. So the back half actually went pretty alright. And what that means is that I might see reds there. I'm going to try not to, of course. But that's just the consequence of how my last PB played out. I got so mad that I leveled up. So this is one skip that I didn't practice beforehand, and it's showing, because I do not remember how to do it. You definitely want to hit the top of that bad boy. You want to hit that little ball on the end of the platform. And I'm not hitting it. How did I used to do this, dude? I completely forget. gonna give it a couple more tries, and then if this doesn't work, let's just go casual. You know what I mean? Like... There we go. That's more like it. I think I'm gonna miss anyway, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, I didn't miss! Okay, okay, okay. That's acceptable. It's not awful. Not amazing, it's not awful. Okay, I can make up the time if I don't fall down on rings. I made a very big mess of the rings last time. So I can definitely make up all the time that I just lost to Ice Tube Skip on the rings. That's right, we exit this way. Okay. So, you know, let's just do this the casual way, you know? Let's go around. Let's not try to turn around or do anything. Any of the wacky stuff that I hypothesized for this level. Let's just cash it, you know? I definitely didn't practice this, and I definitely should. Like, you know, it would save a lot of time. Like, even this hop right here, like all of that plus this hop, that would be popping, you know? But it's okay. We'll just take it slow, we'll do it right, and perform acceptably on this water world. Ooh, we got all the hops this time. Yeah, by all the hops, I mean that thing. There's like this like puzzle almost that this game throws at you, where there's a tube and it like shrinks, and it shrinks in these sort of steps and stages, and it like kind of forces you to not take it fast. But that thing that I did where I like was slow enough that I got the hop and then the next hop right afterwards, that's optimal. That's what you want to get. Boy, that's okay. I have no idea where the checkpoint is right now. There's like a whole mess of them down here. So I have no idea how much time that would have lost me if it did indeed lose me time. And then in this one, I gotta remember when I'm leaving that it's okay to fall down a level to get to the elevator. But anyway, so we're coming up on the Fireball Swindle. One thing that occurred to me Um, as I was testing it, actually, so I didn't mention it in the last run, is that the Fireball Swindle is actually technically risky. It's like you have to quit the game and reopen it risky. So, like, it fucks with your splits. For the auto splitter, at least. Because there's a way to soft lock in there if you get the jump wrong. Specifically, if you reset and you lose Fireball and you've frozen the pond, you lost Fireball. Fireball's gone. It's unfortunate. Let's go break this barrier, because we do indeed need at least one pass here. So this area, if you freeze this pond and you lose Fireball by doing a weird respawn thingy, you're soft locked. Which, I don't actually know how to fix my splits afterwards. So the auto splitter would be messed up. So... hit the ceiling, baby! And then reset. And we get Metal Ball. Look at that. That's the swindle. That is the Fireball Swindle. What this means is you now have Metal Ball stored in that gate after you pass through it. So you can just go through once as Ice Ball. And pick up Metal Ball on your way out. Which saves the trip. And then, I don't know, I don't remember how to jump this fast. Way back when, I had like some kind of weird setup that I didn't understand for jumping half of this lava section. That'd be cool to find it again. But I think I never actually ended up using it in any of my runs, because I'm just bad. So... here we go. And now, we have our metal ball, and we can leave. At the cost of only one trip. That's the Fireball Swindle. Executed perfectly. In my... not the last run, the run before that. The last one already knew about the swindle, like I tested it. But the last one was just a bad run. In terms of showing things off. So, this is a good show off of the swindle. I hope I get this correctly. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a cool one. That was nice and slick. Definitely doesn't look on purpose, which is the best kind. The accidentally slick. So, note to self, you're allowed to fall down here. To get to the elevator. Forgot this last time and I wasted a bunch of time climbing back up. Because I was mad. I'll admit it. God, I just realized my stream title is a lie right now because I don't think I've cussed even once. I'm literally too PMA for this. Oh, come on. There we go. That's beautiful. I didn't fall down. I navigated the bumps. thing I'm not a fan of is how the, like, fire here, for some reason, they've decided to, like, really, really reflect it on your ball. And it makes it hard to see what the ball's currently up to. Right? Like, because you've got a whole lot of texture on it that tells you the speed, the direction that it's rolling in, right? And all of that goes out the window when they light your ball up to be lava colored from reflecting all the lava. So, you know, just one of my minor grievances about this game. Another big culprit for this is Void Ball. With Void Ball, you can barely see your rotation at all in any kind of weather. You know, like regardless of what... Oh no. That was almost bad. Oh, it's bad now. Ooh, what was that, girl? You okay, babe? Okay. Let's just stay in the center. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay. Calm down. Chill out, homie. It's cool. Ooh, I skipped the water section entirely. That's the first time I've done that. The water sections in this game are honestly... If you could skip every single one of them, that would be the dream. Ooh. Okay. That was a good one. Or I guess not a bad one. Saving so much time. Can you smell the time save? Just had one little mistake. And now we're killing it. We're juicing it. We're actually popping. So even this area, I'm pretty sure that you would need a jump to save something from here. Because, like, the idea I had was, hey, let's steal a form from one of the other places and bring it here. Right? If you could do that in something like 2 minutes and 15 seconds, you could steal a form that fast. You could bring it here and cut out a whole bunch of traversal. But you gotta do it in that amount of time that I said, right? Because if you don't, if you can't do it that fast, then it's just not worth it. There's a reliable way to steal Fireball from the rings. You just go back there and do it again. I think I timed that, and that takes like 3 minutes. So, like, not even just 3 minutes, like 3 minutes 30 or something. These times could be wrong, because these are all from memory. I don't even think I wrote them down. No, I did write them down. I have them in my notes that I can't go get right now because they're... Anyway, doesn't really matter because it's slower to do that. The point of all of that would be to skip this section, like this traversal, and then falling down and grabbing this fire, right? And then if you could grab ice, that saves even more time, because you can also skip the fire bit. Like, you can just freeze the pool immediately and climb up the waterfall immediately, right? So... But yeah, so if you could get Fireball, you could just go straight to this lava pool. Ooh, no, 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 baby! Baby, please! If you grab Ice Ball, you can just go straight to freezing the pool, baby. There we go. Okay. Okay. I didn't get lost underwater. I did that once. In a world record. All of my Venineth runs are world records. So far. I'm definitely down for someone else to show up and kick my ass so hard that I can't come back from it. I would love that, honestly, because that means other people are playing this game. I'm not just playing it, but speed playing it. But yeah, if you have ice, you can just go straight up this waterfall. So if only there was a fast way to steal it from somewhere else. You can't steal it from a section unless you're doing something super clever, because all of the buttons do this little glitch where they refresh you to metal once they activate. I mean, I call it a glitch. It's not actually a glitch, it's just like they use that kind of like glitchy visual effect for it. The same one that when you pass through mirrors and whatnot. Look for it on this next one. So here I fell down or something, or like got mad at the glass distribution and restarted. So that's a time save. So hopefully all of this makes up for the, me not getting that skip at the start a bunch of times. The Ice Toot skip. That's another option, actually. Maybe there's a way to, like, mess with the checkpoints in Ice Toot and steal it from there. I would definitely be down to go in there for that purpose. The one other issue is, if you do that, you have to climb without elevators. Which is actually kind of scary. Like, I mean, you saw that one jump that, like, I, like, almost messed it up a little bit, but it was fine. I've had so many, like, attempts on that one where I just get mad and I leave. Just literally go find the elevator, which is on the other side of the room. You can't even use the elevators if you're in a different form. They just don't work. Right? They only work for Metal Ball. So, if you wanted to steal a form, you'd have to find a way to climb with that form, too. The physics of some of them are bad, right? Like, ice has, it's slipperier on all normal surfaces, and it is less slippery on ice. Fireball is just mega slippery. Yeah, see that little glitch right there? That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying it resets your form to metal. That little glitch there is the thing that resets your form if you press a button. So that's why the rings Fireball steal takes like 3 minutes, because you need to just go do that entire section again. And then the ultimate, which I'm not even sure is possible, but I mean maybe it is if you could... Ooh boy, that's a sad one. The ultimate would be as if you could somehow get up to here. Oh, please give me the elevator again. Oh my god. I got stuck under the elevator. Oh, this is tragic. That's okay. We're losing time on this split. I'm gonna blame the very first skip. These other things are like kind of minor. So I'm gonna blame missing the first skip so many times. But I mean, that's what I get when I don't practice. So now I know. Practice it next time. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you gotta find a way to climb. And, I mean, if you find some interesting ways to climb, maybe you can just climb up here. I haven't tried that. I don't have any, like, hacks for this game to, like, give myself, you know, moon jump or whatever. And try to, like, reach places unintended. I've only ever been just kind of practicing with the basic stuff. If I had any tools for this game, there's a lot that could be done, I feel like. Being able to view all the boxes for checkpoints, I would love that. A task, like a suite of task tools that work. Like, again, I talked about this in a previous one, but I feel like Hourglass is not going to cut it for this bad boy. So like a suite of task tools would let me task this game, and that would make some very beautiful videos, I feel like. Did I? No, I bounced a little too much. I didn't trust the fact that I was actually going to land, so I wasn't rolling in the correct direction. You see, you gotta roll in the correct direction to save yourself there. Okay, this gauntlet is going to look exactly like my previous gauntlet, because I'm pretty sure it died in exactly the same way. It just might be a little bit faster, or maybe a little bit slower. Who's to say? A little bit slower. Though, did I get it perfect last time? I could imagine that. I could imagine myself getting 4 perfects last time. Or maybe like only falling on Gauntlet 2 or something like that. Anyway, a suite of task tools would be cool because a task of this would look beautiful, dude. There's so many jumps that are like, in principle, something that you can do, but humanly not achievable because you need like super precise control of yourself. Oh no! That's the one time the skip ever failed. Okay. Never trust. That was my motto. This game has bad checkpoints. But yeah, so a checkpoint viewer would be cool. A task tool suite would be cool. Because I mean, you know, like all the, you know, finding all the data on in a RAM watcher, that's probably not even that hard. But like you can't use it unless you can like play with it reliably, right? Like speed is a good metric for the speed is a good metric for the RAM watcher to have, because one, I mean, it's a fun thing to look at. And two, what's it called? God, I wish I didn't need to like pay attention to these so I could just keep talking. Speed is fun to look at, and you can kind of sort of ballpark how much speed you need for certain jumps if you're watching it while you're playing. But like other things that matter, like, you know, angles and like your rotational speed, that's all stuff that you could possibly use for setups and things, but only in like a task context, you know? Okay, so last time I got these pretty much perfect, so I'm liable to lose time on them. Grab a quick sip. Or I could just get them first try and be even. That would be nice. So I'm pretty reliable in not needing that previous checkpoint at this point. I feel like this one, I've beefed it more than a couple times. But the last one has been pretty consistent, which is why I'm not pointing it out anymore. I guess I'm sort of low-key still pointing it out by saying this. Boy, that's a bad one. Yep, that takes me all the way back here. Okay. Alright. I am still quite ahead. No sense in getting sad about a bad gauntlet when gauntlet is hard. I did well on the easy stuff this time, unlike last time. So it's okay if I do a little bit bad on the hard stuff. Baby. Okay, I gotta really slow down for this one. Ooh, I almost didn't make it. Okay, so how much time we're losing here? Like, what, 30 seconds? 45? Looking like 30. A little bit more than 30. Okay. Okay, in this one we learned that the checkpointing is awful. The checkpointing is so sad. So you want to really be careful with it. This is the noob killer, my favorite jump to point out. Okay, don't fall down here, is the lesson that we learned last time when we were practicing. Because if you do, then you will cry. Because you will get sent back a lot of checkpoint. Like, you don't get sent back to the start, but, like, approximately the start. Like, the first checkpoint since the start. It's tragedy if you fall down there. I think at this point we're safe. But, I mean, you know, I'm not going to fall down to try it out. This is a run. This ain't no practice. I almost carelessly fell off there. That would have been so sad. Okay, gold went fine. Gold went alrighty. Now it's time to do hexagon. I don't remember how I did last time. Let's try to check. Can't check. I have to do too much math. Okay, whatever. I feel like I did a bunch of tiny, silly things. Ooh, like that. That's silly. Ooh! Okay. We're good. We're Gucci. All good. So yeah, this is one thing about the ball. The ball is tilted right now. Like, you know how I was saying the camera can get tilted in Spacewalk and in other places if you, like, I don't know what causes it. Maybe it's you have a super high angular momentum when you reset or something. No idea. But is anybody else seeing this? The ball's a little bit tilted. Like, I'm gonna try to press forward here. You see that? It's got some roll on it, you know what I mean? Like, in the pitch yaw roll sense. It's got a little bit of roll to it. What is up with that? I mean, maybe it's just a trick of the design, but I feel like I've seen this with the metal ball too. Just losing it, aren't I? I've lost my marbles. Oh, that was a bit strong of a jump. I put my best foot forward and jumped off of it like a maniac. There's another hop here, right? No, it's just a little rolly roll. I don't know what the optimal way to drop off of here is, but I don't think you're going to save that much. I think the optimal way is to find a corner to bounce off of, and then you get started with a whole bunch of speed. Lol. Kind of hook around here a little bit, and then we hook back this way, and then we go here for a little while, hook around here. Either side of this wall, doesn't matter, this one's probably faster just because of your angle. The angle, as they say, of the dangle. And then just hop right through. Boy, this was this thing. I keep forgetting there's a little bouncy bounce there, so there's no reason to actually go for that. Might as well just turn and take this. God, that moment in the previous record was spicy though, right? Where I, like, saved my bounce. That one was a good one. So there's a way to not have to roll all the way here. Like, you can just jump the gap, because you can, like, pick up enough speed if you really try. But it's like a setup you gotta do, and I don't feel like it's that fast, so I haven't been doing it. But I mean, you know, more thought might eventually lead to it working as intended. Okay, and now the dreaded tube. The horizontal tube that we all hate and wish would stop. Okay, I went a little bit far, so I have to go around now. But, I mean, this is tiny. Getting terrorized by the tube is so much better. In principle, holding back through that thing so you get that sort of double up behavior, that would be most optimal. But, you know me, never optimal. I can't think of a name that starts with N. Never optimal Nathan. That's rude to Nathans. Plenty of optimal Nathans online. Okay. Nice. I didn't get a weird bounce there. the chute, and right around here, I think, is where we want to start our rolling from. Get those good hops. And then, what was it? It was like here, right? It pays to remember this, but it only pays a little bit. Oh, actually, that's, I thought that was early, but actually that was fine. Nice, nice, nice! Almost made that. So that like camera stuff that I'm doing, whenever I realize that I need to make a jump, I much prefer looking at it from the side so I can like gauge the speed that I am having and need a little better. Because we're looking at it head on, right? This is just like the bane of like 3D platforming, right? It's hard to judge distances. So I've started this kind of subconscious almost thing where I like change the camera to be more conducive to that. And then I started noticing that I was doing it, and it's like, okay. I'm not gonna fault you for it, but it definitely does look weird as gameplay. These weird little planets that you need to escape the gravity of. Oh, not enough. That's okay. I hate the green one more, actually, now that I think about it, because the green one has a chance of grabbing you again while you're trying to adjust the thing that lets you get out of there. That weird little arm. Right? The green one has such a strong gravitational pull that is liable to mess with you. Like, okay, buddy, please? What is happening here? Can I go? Okay, I'm going around. We're going around the back. So, what's happening there is sometimes the game inverts your controls when you're upside down. And, like, this is a good idea when you're upside down, because you want forward to push you forward, but really, if you think about it, forward makes you roll this way, right? But upside down, like, rolling, like, this is, like, rolling in this direction, if I was right side up, would send me backward, right? So the game inverts it for your convenience. However, on those weird planets, it can get confused. Because, like, I mean, part of it is upside down, part of it is right side up. And when the game gets confused, it does this like weird thing where it sends you to the side. You can also see this when you're using the trampolines and you're underneath something. The game doesn't know what to do with you, so it like sends you to the side in a weird way. Because, I mean, you know, in principle, you could roll around on those bottoms if you like were like, you know, in a perfect world, you know, you could roll around on the bottoms of things when you're on the underside of a trampoline. But the game, I don't know, either doesn't like it or doesn't expect you to be there, so it's not like optimized for that. And so there's this weird situation where it like tries to flip your controls and also kind of tries to not flip them. It's a puzzle, is what I'm going to say. It's something I would like to solve for convenience of running this game, so that, you know, at a glance you can just tell whether you're going to press forward to go forward, or press forward to go back, or what, right? So before anybody asks, yes, I have been trying to do this guy fast. Every now and again I go back to this section when I'm feeling like playing this much of Hexagon level. I go back to the section and I try to work out a route for bouncing on it fast. It's never consistent, and I can only usually get like the first couple of bounces in, and then I just kind of have to hope after that. So, I mean, if you want to do it, be my guest, but I count this as one of those jump level skips, you know? Like, being good at this is the equivalent of finding a jump. Because you just basically need a perfect speed and angle. Yeah, I want to go forward first, and then we tuck into the side here. And then this time I tuck the camera in a little bit tight so you don't get that weird part where the camera is behind the wall. Thinking of the viewer of my speedruns. So with this tube, we can only hope and pray that it lets us go. Let us go! Oh, happy day. Ooh, this is bad, actually. I'm gonna fall down here. Yeah. See, in this one, in this level, this like little jump here, it's one of the many times where never trust is like easily provable. If you just go forward from there, you have to get a really lucky boost off of that gravity bumper. I don't know what you call it. Whatever it's called. You need to get a really lucky boost off of that thing. Unlucky boosts, they like, or I mean, you know, lucky or unlucky, it sends you at sort of varying speeds and heights. You can influence your speed. I have no idea how you influence your height. Like, I have no idea what like variable it is. Is it you have to like press it earlier or later? No clue. I've just been kind of hoping and praying with these bouncelets that like that whatever I'm doing is doing it okay. That plus a healthy dose of not understanding how tubes work is basically my understanding of this level. my. Vertical tube, I'm at your mercy. Merciless tube. And then this bounce pad always bounces you this high, even when you go slowly. So I get the sense that they're kind of scripted a little bit. But like, it's weird that if they're scripted, why are they so inconvenient to use, you know? Like... If you love Sonic the Hedgehog so much, why isn't there a Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Right? Luckily, they let you go. Saving grace. Anyway, so, like, I don't know. I think each one of them you're just gonna have to, like, have a bespoke setup for. I don't think there's, like, a general principle that you can follow that will lead you right 100% of the time. That's a miss, is it? Is it? It's not! It's not! Hell yeah. Pop. So I think we're saving time on this one. I think. I don't remember how I did. Pretty sure it was not spectacular. I was pretty exasperated with the run at this point. Looks like we are. Looks like we're saving a couple minutes. And now, my mortal nemesis, that one skip in bounce blocks. Ooh, we golded Hexagon World. Nice, dude. So the name of the game here is Clean, Crisp Movement. Everything is very deliberately designed, and for most of it, you want to interface with that deliberate design. Dude, that would be cool if we could make that consistent. That would be a cool little jump to save this section. I have no idea how I gathered that much angular momentum for that jump, but certainly welcome. Okay, I'm gonna try giving this one a little bit of juice to it this time, actually. And that gets me in the hole. Okay. No more juicing it. Slow and steady. Okay. That was too slow and too steady. Okay, so hopefully I can get this time instead of not getting it. I mean, I'm already doing kind of poor. Okay, we're good. So ideally, you have even more confidence and you press the button while you're in the air, and that just stops you right where you want to turn right, you know? So we did not lose that much time. Just, you know, we had a couple of boo-boos on that part where I decided to experiment when I shouldn't have. But we're good otherwise. We're doing pretty good. Oh, why did I jump off, dude? Okay, do we do it? Nice, we did it. Sometimes that thing will kill you. It's very rude. One here, one here. One here, one here. And now we get bopped. And we hopefully don't go too far. God. That one time where I lost like an entire minute here from going too far. Like several times in a row. Oh my god, that one was so sad. I absolutely hated that run. That was 2 runs ago. I should stop remembering it. It shouldn't exist anymore in my memory. Okay, Brain World. Luckily I practiced Brain World. We're in the home stretch, as far as I'm concerned. Like, we're only half done the game, but I feel like at this point, there's not a whole lot of crap that happens. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's just some kind of like misplaced confidence that I have about this game. But I feel like starting from Brainwell, this is where I have to like not think anymore, and I can just do. You know, there isn't like anything intense, which is good. I feel like that's a good way to end levels, right? I mean runs. It's good when long runs don't require you to think all the way through, and you just kind of chillax as you're starting to get tired. Just as long as you know you remember the basics. I don't know if this is just like something I made up, or if there actually is a sort of like the later levels are easier than the earlier levels. This is my guess as to how to do this. No, I was too far forward actually. Okay, now we go here. And losing only minor time. Okay, that's a new one. But yeah, what am I saying? I feel like this part of the run sort of doesn't need as much brain juice. Especially now that I've like done it a couple of times and I have it down. I feel like the front half of the run is loaded with like skips and like movement that you really need to get. And then once you're here, it's kind of like, whatever, man, fuck it. As long as you don't do too bad, as long as you nail the skips that exist, you're Gucci, my friend. Oh, that was another hop that I missed. So this is the, in principle, optimal way to go up these pipes. You could be even more optimal, which, I mean, that's a fun phrase, more optimal. But you have to kind of like land in the middle of the thing and then like half pipe yourself backwards. You know what I mean? Like it's slightly not fun. It's challenging to do. I don't know why the designers of this game said to themselves, "Hey, let's have this like turn here be challenging." But I mean, you know, it's a late game level, right? Might as well just kind of throw in the cool fuck you ideas, right? Not that I berate them for it. This game is actually pretty tight. Pretty nicely and tightly designed. I think I'm gonna jump here and then get that. And then one final round is this boy right here that you can just kind of hop all the way over and we're good. I normally fall down that section, so it's good that I didn't. That's a time save to do the video game well. But yeah, no, the designers of this game really thought about stuff. There's some things that, like, you know, I mean, they're skips, so clearly they're not, like, 100% on things. But, like, there's a lot of thought that went into this game. Yeah, this is what it looks like when you do a turn slow. You miss it, and you go even slower than just kind of wibble-wobbling out the turn like a buffoon. Okay, we're doing good. Like, the game really is sort of like paced, you know, and it teaches you things in order and reintroduces mechanics from before, and mixes them in fun and interesting ways. The tutorial sections, other than the gauntlet, I've like talked about this before. I don't understand some of the gauntlet. There's some things that it does that kind of I don't get it, you know? Like the first two sections, I feel like they teach you some stuff that's relevant to Hexagon. And then after that, it's just kind of like platforming challenges, just for the sake of it. I don't feel like they actually teach you stuff. And, I mean, they make the run stressful. Because, you know, it's 4 back-to-back sort of like intense challenges of platforming that if you miss any of them a little bit, you get to lose time because it's possible to do all of them good in a row. Anyway, so other than that tiny blip of the like not understanding those 4 trials, or I guess just the last 2 of those 4 trials even, everything else in this game is like teaching you stuff, and it like gets from easier to harder. Okay. Thank you. Teaches you stuff, it progresses in like a smooth, natural progression. Oh my god. This might be slower than my previous brain because of stuff like this, dude. I can't remember how much I messed it up, but I feel like I did my last brain pretty good. So, I might actually lose time on this brain, dude. Okay, I understand. I don't know, a lot of games that build themselves in a puzzle or platformer or adventure or whatever, I feel like a lot of them don't really, like, they don't show this level of care. Which, I mean, maybe that's why I'm speedrunning this game and I'm not speedrunning any of those other games, right? Okay, so we are showcasing the new route here. I don't think I showed it off last time. I think I came up with it last time. The new route is... you do this first section that you, like, lever it. You go and do that ASAP. Actually, no, I think we want to grab this guy as green, if I recall correctly. Yeah, we want to grab it here and not on the other way because it's just like it's faster to just eat. Yeah, so now we go back, turn into Void Ball, and then do that lever section. I mean that arm section immediately. And then the benefit of this is that afterwards we swap back to Green Ball and we stay Green Ball. Which saves some traversal. Because if you just do it with the greedy algorithm, right? If you just greedily go after things when you do your form changes, you end up retreading a lot of ground. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Thank you! We're out of there. Yeah, so you do this first. Music is all quiet. You do this first and then you go back. And now you're Green Ball forever. It's, well, I mean, you know, not now, but you know. Now you stay Green Ball. And I guess it's up to you whether you want to do that middle thing now or within the previous one. I do it in the previous one just because, like, you know, I'm not actually comfortable with thinking of good bounces. But from this section here to the end is actually very short and sweet. And I made a big problem of it in my previous runs. Ooh, boy, that's a sad thing for me to occur. To have occur. Okay, just land on that. Did I kill the music? Was the music dead? How did I do that? Oh no, it's back. Okay. That was a weirdly long time for the music to be gone. Yeah, so now we open this gate last, and the benefit of doing such a thing is now all three of the gates are open, and it's right there. You just do this little bit of platforming instead of doing that thing that I did every single time. Ooh, I messed it up. And now I'm goblining. Dude, please let me go. So yeah, subject to doing it correctly, this part is actually pretty clean. Okay, I see how it is. I get it. You're mad. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean it. You want me to do it casual? Okay, baby. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of the previous stuff was just me thinking that it was faster, but actually it not being faster. Because if you actually try doing it, it's such a hassle. It's extremely inconsistent. Oh, that's a bounce. That goes up. Those are slow. That's okay. So yeah, so now each of these 4 sections has like a good route to it. It's not just like, you know, you're memeing or whatever. You're actually planning it out and doing it in, like, you know, an order that both looks kind of intended and is fast, you know? Okay, this is a fun entrance to get stuck on because of all the hills that lead up to it. It's really good for taking the piss out of you. See, look at how fast my ball is spinning. See that, Jazz? That's, the ball go fast. What that means is you're not getting any traction. And it's weird because, like, the only, like, thing the game lets you do is, like, spin, right? And if you stop spinning and you gain traction, you slow down. Like, in a very, like, you know what I mean? Like, you need speed and you need traction. So when it fails, it sends you into this loop of, gosh, why didn't this work? I just wish it worked the first time, you know? Okay, so, I think I did it wrong last time, or maybe I did it right, I don't remember, but this time I'm gonna definitely do it right. There is a definitive fastest route here. Like, there's one of the sunny ones is definitively the faster sunny one to do first. It's the dark one. You want to do the light one last. I feel like I kept, like, waffling about it and not, like, you know, actually understanding what was happening to me as I was playing. Because I'm a, you know, a shitty little baby that doesn't understand anything. But I've finally thought about it, and well, more accurately, I thought about it a while ago, but this time I'm finally having the presence of mind to remember what it was that I'm supposed to do, which is equally as important as, you know, having thought of it in the first place, right? So I wonder if we're gonna get marble glitch here. I think maybe we need to do this. Nope. I don't know. Not sure what does it. I got it in practice. So yeah, ideally you would speed up and do like a jump from here straight onto it. I haven't prototyped one that's consistent, so I don't do it. I just do this. And the bait of this level is you're able to do this as void ball, so it like is suggestive that, you know, hey, let's do it with void ball, and then oh shit, the next one is over here, and it's out in the sun, and I get burned in the sun, so I need to go look for the sun ball, right? The fireball that doesn't get burned in the sun. And then once you do that, you go find the third one, and it's a section you need void ball for, but you can't get to it just by walking. And so then you go back. And so all the form changes are like spread out. It like forces you to keep going back to the thing. Which, I mean, admirable as far as like design goes for a casual thing. Like it like sort of tells the story that you kind of naturally follow the story, you know? But in terms of speed, this is the fastest thing you can do. So it strikes me that I'm just rambling, mostly to pacify myself. Seems to be working, you know? I'm performing adequately, and I'm not getting mad. I think I said the fuck word a couple of times, but they were not angry. also think I said I get it, which is one of my favorite things to do. It's an attempt to reason with this game, which is it can't be reasoned with. So I lost time on that traversal, actually. I know I've done it faster, but that is a-okay, because I'm just gonna do this so fast. I'm gonna perform this spaceship skip and execute the half pipe with such positive attitude. The game it's not gonna know what to do with it. Okay, that's okay. I think I can actually just go straight for the next one with this. That doesn't make it on. Okay. Let's do the charge up. We get a little bit of run up. What is happening to my camera, dude? Okay. I'm sorry that I keep, like, getting the camera stuck in that, like, warp ball area, so it, like, warps it. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you. I think I'm apologizing to myself, actually, because I hate it when that happens, but it's also just kind of my natural instinct. Okay. That makes it up? That makes it up, dude! Hell yeah. This is a plenty good half-pipe segment. Just get it on the second try. And if you fall off these platforms, it's okay. It puts you back on. So I'm actually just through the half-pipe section so fast. I'm just unironically through the section. So that might actually save that time again. Like, all of the slow traversals that I had, they mean nothing when compared to this really good execution of the half-pipe and the extra little bit of routing juice in... oh boy, please don't fall down. That would be so sad. The extra bit of routing juice in Green Room. So I should be even more ahead now. That looks like 7 minutes. Okay, that's a pretty good brain world. I am happy with that. I'm happy with this cut. I don't think I saved all the time that I calculated I could save, but that's to be expected, dude. It's like a long run. I'm not going to be getting 245 off of this. But I mean, that's why it's a goal, right? You know? So you can go for it and not just get it immediately. That bump me up, and just gonna live with it. Whoa, okay. Ooh, that would have been the dream if I could have gotten that. That's okay. just gonna do this casual. It's nice and slow and cash. That's my motto for this run. Play it nice and cash, but execute it correctly. So, I think it's telling that the only things that I messed up were the skips that I didn't practice. And Trial 5. I mean, you know, no amount of practice is going to fix that hunk of junk. Yeah, I think it's telling that, like, I messed up level 6, Ice Toot skip, and I didn't practice that one, because I was like, oh, you know, whatever, it's a tiny one. It's not that big of a deal, right? I messed up the gauntlets, but I didn't mess them up that bad, right? What else did I mess up? I messed up something early. I messed up Cube Field, the level 5 Demolisher skip. And I feel like that one, it's like it's just not consistent yet, you know? Okay, so reminder, note to self. Do the left one first, not the right one. This is that crematoria routing improvement that I benefited from last time. I feel like my crematoria is going to be hard to improve on. So I like need to nail all of the things and quickly. I think I had to coax the switch out of its little hole, out of its little hovel. I had to coax the switch, so if I can slam it successfully this time, then there won't be any coaxing, which would be nice. But hey, I mean, I feel like this one's pretty random. Like, I don't actually know how to... Oh boy, that worked immediately? Hello? Is that good? That's too high. Is that good? That might be good, dude. Wow, that was a fast one. Okay, let's hope it works. I might need to angle it up just a little bit. Oh no, we're Gucci, dude. Oh my god? Is that him? Is that the legend? Ooh, that's the wrong way. A little bit more push. Okay, so that's the one thing I forgot. You need to push it in, not pull it back out. Okay, So I'm sorry that I stopped. I just had a quick flash that no, I'm supposed to reset and go for the other one. Holy moly, that route is so strong in my brain. Okay, I'm blessed, dude. I'm so blessed for that to have worked first try. I think we want to go this way? Yeah. Oh my god, this is a blessed, blessed run, dude. Things are just working. The things that don't work are like, I'm not mad at them. Oh my god. Somebody blessed RNGesus, you know what I mean? Oh no, that's a bad one. That's a mistake. Ooh, that's a, ooh boy, that's a spicy one. My help drone is still there. Okay. Okay, so don't hit it too early. You were too excited there. Excuse me? Okay. Yeah, this is going bananas. This is going bonkers. I think I messed up here last time too, though, so this is, like, acceptable. Like, in terms of beating my record, but what is going on here, dude? I am unironically finding new ways to, like, misplay these segments every single time I do them. It's kind of fascinating. Oh, I was about to say fantastic. That was the first word that came to mind, and it is not the right word. This is not fantastic. It is distastic. Oh, you're joking! That's a fall? Are you real? Oh my god, I have to go so slow there? Okay, fine. We're doing this super mega baby slow. Tiny baby crawl slow. See, I like flashed the light up a little bit there. You know what I mean? Like, what is that about? Like, what magic does this thing operate by? Because it's not operating by its own logic, you know? That's okay. We're not mad. We're just disappointed. Okay, and then we climb up here. And then we get this first try. Oh boy. And then we get this jump here. Second try. Holy moly. Alright, now we do this one first. And so because we don't need to do either of the ones on this side, we can just immediately flip. That's maybe a little bit far. We'll cross our fingers and our toes. And it'll cancel out and not be helpful. And I'll be like, damn, I should have just crossed my fingers and not my toes also. Oh, oh, oh! Okay, first try. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good, in fact. In actual fact. I do not remember how far to push these things. I keep forgetting. And it bites me in the ass, sort of speed-wise, every single time. Do I push it back? No, I push it forward. No, I push it forward. Okay, this is a bit of a jumpy. I might have to fix this angle. But that's okay. It's alright to die here, because you just fall again. Okay. Whew. And this time I didn't freeze up, because I specifically remembered that we're doing it the swappy way. And then this one we're about to get first try too. Oh? Oh, is that him? Is that him? Okay, so Middle tier time loss in level 6. Minor time loss in this level. Minor time loss in Trial 5. Anything else? Did I miss anything? I think I did lethal lava land a little bit. Suboptimal. Thank you, Butler. You are appreciated. And now I can save time here by not frying myself on that corner that I always fry myself on. Just take it real fucking wide. And don't jump here either. Well, okay, here is fine, but don't jump like here. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. So, I don't remember my own advice, but it was something like with this one, you just slam it all the way back again, right? Something like that. And then I think you can do this with that. Good to memorize these, but I mean, this works. I am able to just kind of play it by ear. Doing baby steps. And we're out of here, dude. I think we're saving time on crematoria again. Now, ain't that just something special? This just grandiose. Once again, sorry for the camera fuckery. We saved another minute. Hello. Okay, this one there's a bit of time save. But I was pretty optimal, so I might even lose time on this split. And I won't get mad at myself if I do. So the number one goal right now is to get to the observatory as fast as possible and have the cleanest possible observatory in the world, in the universe, actually. And that's my biggest time save, I feel like. Everything else is like... whatever. It's actually the only thing I messed up in Observatory is that I flubbed this little initial jump, which slowed me down on my ascent. And I think I missed a cycle as a result of that. I don't know how the cycles work, though. So I'm so early, actually, that this thing is, like, not even on my time zone. Oh no, actually, it's fine. By the time I get up here... Okay, I really don't know how cycles work here. I hope I get a good one. So the trick here is touch this one, and then speed back down real quick. Touch this one. and that one's not going to make it. So if you go as fast as possible, it still doesn't help. I touched the button, dude. Let me have it. Okay, I'm choosing to go left. That's probably a bad idea, but I'm choosing to do it because I already know that I'm good at going left. Where's the thing? Oh, it's that way. This left was the choice. Left was the play. Okay, dude. I'm really happy with that. I was like thinking about this. This was like the one thing that I was like, man, if I could get this, I'm gonna be happy with myself. And I did. I'm still performing, dude. And I'm really happy with that. These splits are gonna be hard to beat next time. I have a couple of boo-boos, and that's what I'm gonna have to beat myself on. But everything else, this is starting to get tough, dude. So, previously I made a comment that I think the speed that you fly was based on your, the volume that you get. That's wrong. But the speed that you, like, start flying, I think, is based on your volume. Like, if you get a low pitch, it, like, hangs out for a little longer, but then you fly to consistent speed. That's my new hypothesis. I still haven't timed it. Like, I don't... this is not scientific at all. Could very easily be wrong. But I'm just basically giving myself a reason to hate the low pitches and like the high pitches. I just have decided that. It seems that's a thing I want to do. I do not remember. Right, it's just 3 spots. Did you make it up? Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the micro route there. Okay, that's slightly slow, but, I mean, whatever, dude. Whatever. Just get out of there alive, you know? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So the only thing I don't know how to do is not jump that fast while still getting through. If I figured out like a consistent way to know how far I'm jumping and thereby know if I should stop myself, that's like... Because like it's always really scary, because you're aimed right at the exit pad that like takes you back the way you came. And I feel like if you take that one by accident, you're gonna be so sad, because the entire level's gonna reset. Okay, yeah, we get 1 miss. We get 1 miss per game, that's fine. Okay, I know this is the real test if this is a blessed run or not. Do we crash out of nowhere? Because if we don't crash out of nowhere, if we just play the same as usual and get just a good solid nice good run, then I'll know that it was meant to be. Ooh, the good cycle. So the cycle that I got last time, that's probably like the best cycle then Like, this cycle is the same cycle I got last time, I'm pretty sure. And it's probably the best cycle. Is my new updated model of the universe. So I'm gonna do what we call a programmer move, and oh shit! I think that's a fall. I think that's a fall, dude. Okay, this is not my usual. Fingers crossed I do not crash here. Please, please, please. We good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We good. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. That's too fast. I misread that, I think. I don't care. Whew. Okay, we're even. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it even. I don't think I'm faster. I don't think I'm slower. I'm gonna call it even. If I execute this next thing correctly, I'm gonna call it better than even. I hate this camera. I really hate this camera. It's unavoidable. It's just what the camera do. So if I execute this perfectly right here, yes, dude! Last time I didn't execute it perfectly. I don't know why I got that really big jump. But last time I didn't execute it perfectly. Last time I fell off or some shit. I also fell off here or something, or like bonked. Or like almost missed and freaked myself out about it. Hell yeah! We're poppin'. I think we're slightly better than even. The way to tell for sure is whether or not we get the maze good. Because if I like hit some fire in the maze by being careless, then I deserve everything that's coming to me. But if I do it good, if I get it good, then I will be pleased. Because it's should be easy. Oh, I'm in a good mood. I don't think I've ever been in this good of a mood this far into the run. I think maybe my mood has like improved to this approximately. Oh yeah, that's right. I can take this one at speed because I want to. This is the one where I want to slow down. Single. This is the space. Hello, space. This is the next one. And there's the last one. Whoa! That was spooky. That was spooky kabuki. How much time are we saving here? Not enough. still in the 8-minute range, I think. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, we're losing time, actually. Okay, so somehow I did it better last time. I can't explain that. I feel like I did better. What did I mess up on? Maybe I just took it slow in gravity test or whatever you call it. Okay, I had a pretty good big zone last time too, so this is probably another source of loss for me. Jumps are always just a little bit nerve-wracking, because if you're not at full speed, if you're only at like 30 or even 25, you can just barely make it. And in principle, I calculated it so that it's like, should not be too clenching, but I still clench anyway. Remember this time. I did fall down once or twice actually, so if I don't fall down, then that'll save time. Okay, that's a slightly slow bounce, because I didn't take the angle steep enough, but at the same time I feel like if I steepened it further I would have lost speed in inadvisable fashion. So this angle could always be taken smoother. I hope I don't goof this up, because this is very much a goofable. I didn't hold left. Oh, I hold left too much that time. Okay. Minor time loss. Nothing to get mad about. Oh, I did the stairs a little bit slow. I had like a bunch of slownesses on the stairs. And that's the first time in a long time that I missed that, and that makes me redo the whole section. Okay, we're losing time on this split. That's a shame. I was excited to gain a little bit of time after that earlier performance. Oh well. I'm still on excellent pace. This is not sub 245, but this has a serious chance of being sub 250. No, actually, no, sorry, it does not. It's going to be just barely above 250. And I fell down there. Yep, this is not sub 250 anymore. That's okay. It's going to be like 250, I don't know, 2. I am not mad about that. I'm like okay with that. It's still a reasonable cut over my previous. It shows that I can still play this game even if I take a big break. Not that, like, 5 days is that big of a break, but, you know. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. It's probably even more than 5 days, actually. It's maybe like 6 or 7. I'm not paying attention. No, it can't be 7. I definitely didn't stop on a weekend. I stopped on, like, a weekday. Okay, do you think we can do it? Oh, that's not enough speed that time. Well, this is the first time we didn't get the cool skip. So this is what all the casuals have to do. They go here. In principle, you can high jump up that second one. Oh no! That's an oh no-y right there. That puts me back all the way here. Yep, I did a boo-boo. I got so excited about the record, and I'm starting to lose all the time now. That's okay. At least now we know that it's not consistent. The corner boosty jumpy thingy. Now we know it's not consistent, and I should start looking for setups. Or, like, ways to guarantee it. Like, if there's, like, a timing that can do it for me. So, one thing I want to address is I have this habit of, like, I spam the jump button. I don't trust the jump button, you know? It's okay for me to do this. It hasn't happened in this one, but in several of my previous records, there have been times where spamming it actually helped, because the second one is usually, like, I mean, you know, sometimes it's been that, like, I timed the first one correctly, but it decided not to use it, so it, like, ate that one, and the second one was what did that. But then other times, I mean, like, I don't know, I just don't trust myself to time the jump, you know? I feel like I'm not a pro gamer in the reflexes sense. Like, I think I have an input delay on my, like, brain compared to other people. So I do things like spam it, dude. It's fine. Technically, if you hold the jump button, it, like, gets you a stronger jump. I think. You can definitely feel it if you're just, like, just juicing around. But, and when you're at, like, doing things like high jumps, it actually, like, the amount that you jump doesn't matter. Because you're already getting, like, other boost sources, right? So, it's negligible. Like, that's why, like, the high jump, the standing high jump, it really is a function of, what's it called? Of the fact that you're falling. Like, you can get to a falling height just by jumping, you know what I mean? That's what makes the high jump possible. The top spin that you put on it, the top spin that you put on it is usually only for, like, getting enough topspin to actually, like, get you even more of a bounce. Usually is displacing you in a way that you need to, like, calculate for it. Like that one, like, double jump that we do in level 3, or the, what's another good one? The The skip in level 5, the newest skip in level 5, the first one, that that bounces you up to the second level. And even then, like, that behavior, I'm not even using it on the ground in that one, so that's not even a true example either. I don't utilize that one very much. The, like, getting extra height from the actual roll. I think I only used it accidentally for, like, helping myself climb up ledges. That's also why I hold the button, like the stick. I know, you know, seasoned marblers are probably like, that's not a good idea. You're just gonna like have an unpredictable. You're gonna have an unpredictable movement when you actually hit the ground. And like, I mean, yeah, I'm willing to take that risk though because I hate platforming, and I would rather guarantee a near miss is not a near miss but an actual hit than like expect myself to do it optimally, you know? Okay. Not too much trouble there. A little bit, but not too much. I think we're saving less than 8 minutes here, so this is going to be a 251. That means I would have needed 9 minutes to actually get sub 250. 8 minutes means that I'm actually, it's going to be 250 flat, and less than 8, which is my prediction for what's going to happen to me. I mean, maybe I make it up, maybe I make up some of it in the hub. I feel like I got a slow hub last time, and it can go faster. Like, I got an unlucky glass fall into the last level. Don't forget to jump here. Don't forget to jump here. Turned it, baby. Yep, that's the bounce. $46. So if we add 2.5 minutes to that. So 2 is gonna be 50. And then, yeah. I predicted 251. Low 251, but I guess the actual, like, it's not going to matter that much. Oh my gosh, are you joking? I'm so bad. Missed the jump, dude. Okay. Okay, well. 251 is not that bad. Oh, the other thing that I realized, you don't actually have to look at this one. It doesn't actually save that much time. I'm pretty sure what actually saved time was the glass stuff in the hub. Like, when I tested this, I didn't actually test looking at it. I tested, like, entering this last zone. And clearly I tested it wrong. Oh well, c'est la vie. Ooh, actually, it's going to be a race to get 251. I might be sub 251 if I'm lucky. I think I can stand to more optimally touch the ball at the end, and that might be the sorry, not 251, sub 252. This might actually be like tight for 252. Which, I mean, like, that's, like, not an interesting minute barrier, but it's still a minute barrier. Okay. It's gonna fall down, hit the ground. And... yeah, okay, we are sub 252. Okay, so it wasn't that tight after all. I'm just making stuff up. Um, I don't know what I'm talking about then. I guess I just misremembered where I came up with that time from. I like must have been at the start of the cutscene for the looking at the thing when your ball disappears, and not actually the start of the rolling. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Uh, so what happened? Not much improvement there. It sucks, but you know, the only way to do better is to find a better skip at this point. I feel like uh nice, nice, less nice, but like whatever. That's to be expected. Um nice, 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 nice. A little sad that I couldn't follow up on this. By because I wasted that thing at the start. What can you do, man? Um Gauntlet 1, eh. Gauntlet 3, also eh. But I mean, you know, whatever. Uh, Hexagon. I could still do Hexagon faster, but I bested this. So, improvement. Bounce blocks, can't blame myself. Turn blocks, it worked this time. Brain, crematoria, bit of time lost here. I actually don't know how I lost time here. I thought I did well. Um, Big zone. I mean, like we saw, right? Like I just did it bad. I did it wrong. I failed to execute, and the hub lost me another 8 seconds. Uh, Summa best 247. This is inching up on that 245 that I thought was actually possible. And it is. Like I still have mistakes in these bits that like crematoria. I had mistakes in crematoria, right? Um, I had mistakes on my best splits. The moon was still bad, right? And that was the best. So I still believe in 245. I just, I don't think it's happening anytime soon, as evidenced by this. It was a pretty good run, and it was not enough. So it is shaping up to be a long-term goal. I guess I don't know. Thank you for watching. I feel like this is gonna be the run that I leave up for a long time because not sure if I'm gonna do better like in the amount of time that I'm still interested in this game. Uh, I'm totally down to pick it back up if somebody else gets in on the action. But this is an open challenge to all of you. Play this game faster than me.